It's not working. Hello? Hi! I think it's working. It's Cheri. I'm in the studio. Of course, I should be called like last minute Cheri because that's me hooking everything up last minute. How y'all doing? Is you're hopping on? Say hi. I haven't even adjusted my camera yet, so I'm gonna do that and then I'll say hi to everybody. Hold on, it's gonna be funky for a minute. Yeah. So I hope y'all had a good weekend. Um, I did. I am exhausted. I know I look just lovely, don't I? I look fluffy and lovely and yeah, I have lots to tell you. Lots and lots and lots to tell you, but I'm sick of packing. There's that. Why is this light? If I didn't have such a big forehead, look, it's like the glowing. Look at the glowing light. It's so funny. It's so funny. I'm losing my yarn. Hold on. Okay. So let me see. I'm getting little messages over here. Let me shut my computer down because I don't want that distracting me. All right. So let's see who's here. Wow. Everybody's here already. Thank you, Sandy, for being here. You were in here before I was in here. You're so awesome. Let's see. Lisa Whaley. That is like the cutest little thing, like the little facey thing. Hello, Claire Noble. How are you? Claire says it's cold there today, 9 degrees. Definitely hat and scarf weather. Hope everything is doing okay. Everything's good. Yeah, I got so much to tell you guys. I don't like moving. I don't like it. I don't like it, but I'm excited, but yeah. But I was at the new house right before I came here. So that's why I'm running behind. But yeah, we're getting in early, except for there's like a little bit of a hiccup in that, and I'll explain here in just a minute. But we'll get to cranking here in just a minute too. We're gonna use the Ferris wheel. I don't know why I'm like the light is bugging me. Maybe that's a little bit better. Is that a little better? I need a tissue too, guys. Don't know if I have any. Let me see if I have one in my purse. I'm so not prepared today at all. It's like the Mondayest Monday that I've had in a long time. Do you know what I mean? Fully a Monday. Fully not prepared. I feel like I'm forgetting everything under the sun. Wendy, how are you? Sandy Sanchez, hello to you. Moving is we've gotten to the point where I can't pack anymore in the house because we have no more space for boxes. Like I've almost packed the dog in. There's so many boxes because the house is so little. So yeah, I'll tell you more here in just a second. I'll say hi to everybody first. You have a question. I can barely see the numbers on my machine. How can I make them? Oh, is it the Addy? I think you could probably get stickers, maybe, and put little stickers, but you just got to make sure it doesn't impede the spinning. I've thought about doing the same thing. Like you could probably get, but I'm afraid they would. You know what you could do? I know. I have the thing. I have it. I have a very good idea. I think it might work, Sandy. It just came to me just like that. Boom. I think you can get a fine point white Sharpie or some kind of fine point paint thing that's white, and you just go over the numbers. I think that I might get that too, actually, because I have a hard time with the red. It's awful. I mean, it's awful on all of them, but the red is especially awful. I've also thought about, no joke, I've thought about like taking this red. I'm pointing to it like y'all can see it. Hold on, let me just do this. We'll just do side by side like that one. I've thought about taking the red ring and spray painting it a different color. I thought about that just because it annoys me. It messes with my eyes for some reason. Just, I don't know why, but I haven't ever done that. But that's what I would do. I bet you could, because if you put a sticker on there, what I'm afraid of is it's going to get caught underneath and it's going to cause you problems. I know that Lori from Knitting Sisters on TikTok. Did you see how I closed my eyes? I have to like go deep into my brain to get that information out because I'm on very little. There's not a lot left in there for thinking right now. I got too many things in my head. But anyways, Lori from Knitting Sisters on TikTok, I think she has stickers that she puts on her Addies. She might even sell them. I have no idea. But however, my first thought is, unless, well, no, you can't do that either. I was gonna say, unless you can put stickers underneath your needles, but then you can't see that. That's stupid, Cheri. You can't see that. So you has to be up on top. Yeah. I still think the paint pen might be it. Like fine point white Sharpie, I think might work, or gold, or whatever that would stand out on the red. And you just go over those numbers. I think it would work, maybe. Yeah, happy birthday, Sandy Sanchez. Linda, greetings. How's everyone today? It's in the 60s there in Massachusetts. Calling for another record-breaking high of 70 tomorrow. Yeah, you're not complaining. It's warmer here today. It's rainy. I got rained on. Plus, we were running around in the woods at the new place, and it was all wet. And so I didn't get cuted up for all of you. Sorry. If you're expecting the cuter version of me, it didn't happen today. I apologize. Maybe next time. I'll try a little harder. Hello, Exotrix. How are you? I just have to say your name. And Elise Harris. And Ken and Deb. How are you, Ken and Deb? It's probably Deb and not Ken, I would bet. Judith Hunter, how are you? Good evening to you. Vicky, first live. Oh, yay. Well, welcome, Vicky, on the YouTubes. Appreciate that you're in here with us on the live. I'm a little bit of a hot mess today, or most days, actually. Not gonna lie. Brenda, is it Brenda Barr? I don't think it's Brenda Bear, but it's BB. We'll call her BB. Algeria, America. I'm doing pretty darn good. I'm better because I'm here and I get to make something. Karen's in Western PA in Newcastle. Megan, hello to you. Catherine Keller. I like that. It sounds like you should be an author. Doesn't that? Okay. Catherine Keller. I would buy your books just because of your name. Just saying. Catherine Keller. I like it. It sounds so like the next novel by Catherine Keller. I don't know. I like it. Hello, Len, the Cranky Crafter, and Joyce Arrington, my Bridgerton friend. Oh, you know what? Len's been a member for 3 months. Thank you, Len. You're a rock star. Jacinda Robinson. Hello, how are you? Rhonda Seals is here. Bad weather. Yeah. We, you had a tornado in the middle of the night. I hope everything's okay. Are you all right? Hope your property's good. That's not good. Bad weather. Yeah, we're supposed to get like rain every day. But okay, well here, let me tell you about a little bit about my life and then I'll get to cranking. But this is what we're going to do. I have all these parts of, this is all Ferris wheel yarn by Lion Brand. This is all the same kind. So I have those, and that, whoops, and this, that's falling. Look at, yarn barf. That's all right. We won't use that one probably. We're going to use that to make a hat today. So we'll get to cranking in just a moment. But okay, so good news. Like we were supposed to move in till the 15th. So like half a month of rent, half a month of overlap with our other place, whatever. But then the gentleman got a hold of Darren and he's like, would you like to get in early? Because if that would help you out, you can get in early. And we're like, oh, that would be fantastic. Because otherwise we were going to have to move stuff to the storage unit because we run out of space. So then we were going to have to then move stuff from the storage unit to the place. And it's like, oh, it's just not. And I'm to the point now where I'm like, do I box this up? Because I'm going to need this. And I don't know when we're going to be there. So I don't want to like box up all the kitchen stuff and we still have to eat, that kind of stuff, or the bathroom stuff or the laundry stuff or my knitting stuff, But anyway, so he's like, yeah, give them the weekend. Because there's people that were there. And he said they're supposed to finish up. And then by today you can be in, gave us all the codes, all this stuff. So the kids and I go over because the kids have not seen the place yet. And I figured we can get all the bedroom stuff figured out since they're all going to get their own bedroom and they can fight over who gets what, but we can decide and then know where everything needs to go. So when we start moving stuff, we can move it into the right places. And so we get into the house. And they still have stuff there. And the gentleman who owns the place lives in Texas. And he's like, well, they probably just assumed. First, I told him you guys weren't going to get in until the 15th, but they told me they'd be out by the end of this weekend. And so they probably just assumed that they could take their sweet time. And so that's where we're at. But anyways, we scoped it all out. So the kids are excited and it'll be good. But I'm just like, because I'm trying to get this all going. Like I was supposed to have a workshop on Sunday and that wasn't a go. And now I've put stuff on hold because it's all good. it's all good. It's exciting. It's fun. I'm just exhausted and I'm like sick of boxing up everything. But I found so many cute things. You know how like you pack stuff away? We were pulling stuff out of storage that we have like in the attic-y areas of where we are now. And I found all of, like our pictures and I was looking at them and yeah, it was just sweet. It's been good. It was a good weekend, just very exhausting, very tiring. And yes. And then we did trick or treat or trick or trunk with the church like out here on in like I'm pointing to the road. You don't even know what that is, but like I'm in downtown Shelby and they did like they blocked off the thing and they had trick or trunk from 6 to 8 down here and they started early. The kids started coming around early. We were out of like candy and I gave away these cute little I gotta show you these little like these little Jesuses. I gotta show you guys. Let me see. I think I have one in my purse. But I made up these little things to give away to go with the candy. And I don't know if I have any in here. I might not have one in here. Oh, I do. It's so cute. I'm going to show you guys because I think they're just adorable. Like, look, aren't they just adorable? They're so cute. They're like itty bitty little. I like them better than probably the kids do, but whatever. So I did that, but I had like almost 400 of those puppies. And we're out of candy and those in less than an hour. That's how many kids came through. And we could have had triple, if not quadruple, because we couldn't get out then because the kids were going through the streets. We were stuck here, but it's all right because the studio's here. So we were all hanging out in here because it was cold and windy. But that was fun. That was a lot of fun. And I usually don't like Halloween, and it was a lot of fun to see all the kids dressed up. So that was a nice experience. So we did that. Let's see what else happened. Nothing, just lots of packing. That's it, I think. So yeah, so that's where I am. And I hope you guys all had a good weekend. I hope you did. So I'll keep talking or I'll keep reading here. Let's see. Joy says, I don't envy you moving, wishing you all the best. I know that you will get it done quickly and efficiently. Yeah, we're working at it. We're working. Let's see. Megan said I had a doctor's appointment today. Everything went well. No bending or too much twisting, but I can live. Oh, that's good. Cause that's good, Megan. I hope you're healing. Okay. Just take it easy. That's my advice. Don't do more than you should. Don't do more than you should. Because the thing is, it's so easy to overdo and you want to heal completely healing, complete healing. So don't overdo. Margot, how are you? It's rainy and basically it's kind of drizzly here too. Southpaw fiber arts, felt tip paint marker. Yes. What Shauna said for the numbers. I think that's a great idea. Yes. Felt tip paint marker. That's it. Yeah. Because I think if it's like a fine one, you could do it really, really easy. Yep. Kim in Barrie, Ontario. Hello, Kim. How are you? Brenda says, I filed mine down and put stickers. Oh, that's a smart idea. Now, if you would file, how'd you file them down? Brenda, you have to share with glue, super glue. Okay, you didn't file them down with you. Filed them down. How'd you file them down without messing up your little pins? Now I'm kind of curious. I'm curious. Oh, and by the way, if you are in need of the most fabulous, say another bad word, but I'm going to be using this here in just a second. This is from Shauna at Southpaw Fiber Arts. It is the fabulous tension guide. So if you need to get it, and you can get it right there because Sandy is magnificent and she put that there. So you can just follow that link and you can get one for yourself. And I suggest you do that. Anybody who has a machine should have one, whether you have the 48 or you have the 46. Is it Jeannie? I think it's Jeannie. How are you? In Massachusetts. Beautiful Massachusetts. She gets them from Etsy from Pastel Spells. Oh, I missed whatever. Oh, the stickers? Is that where? Okay. I think Brenda says that's where the stickers came from, I think. Sharon, how are you? Oh, you're in Australia. Yay. I wish I could hear you talk to me. I would love to hear you say something to me. I need to get my machines out and make something. Yes, you do. Thank you for watching over on the Facebook. Appreciate you. I am not Sandy. I love you. Thank you for that, but it's definitely not true. Holly Keener, brand new to knitting and got a set, probably central for my birthday. Excited to learn and make some hats. We're excited that you're here. Thank you for joining in. Okay, I'm gonna get cast on here. Muriel, hello, how are you, my friend? Oh, Brenda Barr. Got it. I shall remember. I shall. There used to be a paper product for sewing that used to mark fabric. You laid the sheet on the fabric, then used a notch rolling tool to mark the fabric. What was it called? I do not know. I do not know. Oh, here, Shauna says, you mark paint pens from craft store in white. Oh, okay. That's Sandy, Shauna. I don't know, Lisa. I'm not sure what that is. Stacey Froman's here and Bobby Benson. Bobby Benson, you guys have the coolest names. I want a cool name like that. It looks good and it sounds good. Okay, let me get cast on and then I will read some more. Let me do this. There we go. We'll get cast on, cast off. Okay, let's use, I think we'll use this one first. Nah, we'll use this one first. And then I got to make sure that I don't drop my stitches in the beginning because, guys, I've been doing that lately. Have you noticed? I've been having that problem with my cast on. All right. So let's cast on and then we shall. I'm just going to put my tension guide on immediately instead of fooling around and trying to do it by hand because, yeah, there's that. So I love that the time changed, but I do not like how dark it is. Do you guys agree? But now I feel all messed up. Like I feel I was in the groove. Like my body was in sync. Now I guess I get up earlier. So I guess I'll just be getting up earlier because my body is in sync to like get up. Usually by like 6:30, 7 o'clock, I'm out of bed. And now like this morning it was like 4 and I'm like, I still have a lot of sleeping to do. I should sleep, but then yeah. So anyway, the whole time change thing just kind of irks me. Oh, and okay, I'm going to do my PSA for tomorrow for all of my US friends. Not going to go political. Not going to do that because that's just not what I feel is my place at all because my opinion doesn't really matter, right? But go vote. Just do it. I don't give two shits who you vote for. I love you no matter what. But go do it because you have that opportunity. Go use your voice. Just do it, please. Pretty please. Okay, now I'm done. I won't say anymore. Okay, so let's get cranking. Let's get cranking. Okay, see how easy that is? You just put it on there and you just go. It's just so nice. And oh, it's so nice to crank. It's kind of like crocheting. It's a different thing though, but the clicking is satisfying. If you're watching for the first time and you're not sure you want one of these machines, let me just tell you, get one. Because I wouldn't know all of you if I wouldn't have gotten this machine. And that's like one of the most important things that I mean, I'm so blessed that all of you are a part of my life. However, it's so cool. It's like the coolest thing. And I don't get bored with it. I just don't. Now, sometimes I don't have time. Like right now, I have so many things I want to make. And go figure. In the summertime, when I was like, you know, when your creativity is like, meh, and you just don't feel motivated. And you know, we all were there, right? This summer, there were times when we were there. And I kind of didn't feel super motivated to be making stuff. But now I'm like, I have so many things I want to make and I just don't have time. Isn't it funny how that works? All right, I'm going to try to crank and read. So hopefully we'll be good here. Let's see. Rhonda Seals, we are good. No damage, but bad weather moving in. Well, I will be praying, Rhonda, that you don't have any more bad anything, like everything like blows over. Something like that would probably work to mark the numbers. Maybe that paper is sewing tracing paper. Exotrick said. Nadine K, hello to you in Dutchland. Why does it feel okay? I just thought it felt really easy for a second. It's because it switched to the blue. It just felt too easy. You guys, this yarn is the bee's knees too. It goes through the machine so nicely. Sarah Randall, got a sunny day there. You guys, I am going to miss my walks down to the beach, no lie. But we did find there's like a lake down the road that like has access that my fishing daughter can go fishing at, which will be nice. So Lisa says, yes, would that work? And then Exotrix says, my guess is unfortunately not, because it'll probably wear off, not permanent enough. Oh, because you were thinking maybe go over it like with the color. Maybe. Yeah, I bet. What I've used is using a silver Sharpie on the back of the pins that are the starting ones. That's what Exotrix did. Connie, hello to you. Connie says, hello, fellow crankers. Alice O'Neill, how's the packaging going? Alice, it's going. We had to go buy more boxes. And I'll tell you, I have so much trash. Why is it that I don't go through stuff? Like, if any of you out there are like super, super duper organized and you don't keep garbage in your house, what I mean by that is like you don't keep stuff that you don't need. Like you purge it as you don't need it. I need a lesson in how to do that, because we've lived there 5 years in October. And we have bag after bag of stuff that I'm either donating or it's just trash. Like nobody would want it. And I don't know why I keep stuff like that. Like we have this little tiny space and I'm like, well, there's no reason we had to live in the shoebox if I would have just got rid of half this shit. So, but anyways, it feels nice to go through stuff though. I do have to say that feels nice, and like to purge things, but it's just exhausting. I don't know why that's exhausting to me, but it's exhausting. But I'm not what do I want to say? What's the word I want to say? Like I like hard work. Like I like it when you're tired, when you go to bed, when you're exhausted at the end of the day. I love that feeling. Probably more so than any other. Like I don't like feeling not tired at the end of the day. So I have to say, when you're like, you put in a hard day's work and you have lots of stuff going on, and then at the end of the day, you lay in bed and you're just like, that feels nice. I will say that feels nice. Not that I have lots of days where I don't feel like that, but there are days when I haven't worked as hard. And doing physical labor throughout the day, like doing the packing and then doing other stuff on top of it and just being so busy, sometimes is kind of feels good. But it feels like a lot, but I'm doing it, I'm trying not to think too far ahead, just day by day, and just not get too freaked out. But I am sore. Like my back is sore and my arms are sore. And you guys, this is so funny. Let me tell you. I have to tell you because it's hilarious. Hold on. Let's do this. So, this weekend, Mr. Bant and I, like right away on Saturday, and I can't crank and talk because I will mess this up. So let me just tell you. So we had a lot of trash because my daughter, although our old landlord didn't know, well, we were buying the house, so we didn't really care, but she had a bunny. We used to have multiple bunnies. We actually used to have Angora rabbits that we would take fur off of and needle felt with. We didn't do a lot of it with their fur, but they were just beautiful rabbits, but they both passed away. And then we had this lion head left, and we were able to rehome her to a nice home, which is really good. But we had some old rabbit cages that had to go, and nobody would want them. So we broke them down. They had to go to the dump. There was some other stuff, like just stuff in the shed and just gross stuff that we had to get rid of it. So we were all loaded up and to go to the dump Saturday morning. We left early, got there. Oh, and our sofa that used to be like, it had to go. So we kept part of it. I'll have to show you guys. We kept part of the sofa because it's the dog's part of the sofa. You guys are gonna think I'm nuts, but it's the dog. We had a sectional, and she always laid on the one end, so we're keeping that end. But the rest of it was it's just worn out, like worn out. So we took that, and I can see. I shouldn't say this, but I can see why people. I shouldn't say I can see why people dump stuff. But it's expensive to take stuff to the dump. Like nobody would want that. There's no way to recycle it. Nobody would want our nasty sofa, what was left of it. So we had to take it. And I hate like doing that because it's like whatever, but it's expensive to take a whole bunch of stuff. They were super nice and gave us a discounted price. But anyway, long story short, we have these sectional pieces, right? and you have to like drive up, and we took them in our enclosed trailer, and we have to drive up on this embankment, and then you have this big dumpster that you're throwing the stuff into, and they have like 1, 2, 3, 4, they have 5 around this big like elevated thing. So you pull up on this elevated thing, you back up to your dumpster, and you can throw stuff in. So we're like, I like to think I'm strong, whatever. I'm not really. But Mr. Bant and I are like getting this sectional piece, and I'm like, okay, on the count of 3, and we're like 1, 2, 3, right? I wasn't ready. And I wasn't out of the way. He almost about knocked me in. I got, okay, my dumb self, like we're going to throw, and I like lean in to throw. Well, there was the back of the sofa, it like smacks me in the face. It would have been hilarious if I would have fallen in. I didn't, but I came really close. But it kind of felt like somebody punched me in the face because it hurt, and I don't have a bruise, so it's good. So I did that. That happened. And then the next thing, I go into the enclosed trailer to get some more of the garbage out. And I go to walk out of the enclosed trailer, and my dumb ass self did not duck down, and I went smack, and I like bammed my head into the top of the trailer, about knocked myself out. Did that. And then we have like at our house now, it's like attic storage, but it's on the sides of the loft. So if you envision a loft, like an open loft over like, a living room or whatever, that's where the boys' room is. It's like this big open loft. And on the sides, there's like it's like a peaked roof, and they come down, and then there's like these side storage spots, but they're real low to the ground. So you open the door and you can get in there, and there's all kinds of storage, and we have all kinds of stuff in there. So I just realized that there's like stuff that has fallen off the ceiling look at this, onto this hat. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, I just got distracted. Squirrel. Anyways, so I go to get something out of there, and then I stand up. Like I could stand up, like the ceiling is really high, and no kidding, I saw stars. I hit my head so hard on the top of my head. So yeah, I'm starting to think that I'm just like not too swift. Like I like to think of myself as being graceful and, somewhat coordinated, but I just about knocked myself out multiple times this weekend. So if I don't hurt myself in the process of doing this move, it'll be a surprise. Yeah. So I had to share that, because if you're ever clumsy, and that's just know that we're alike, because that's me. I'm clumsy. Okay. Back to our regular scheduled program here. I will keep cranking. Let's see who else we got here. Jennifer Busby. I think that's how you say your name. Barb is here. Hello, Barb in Minnesota. How are you? And Wendy is here. And Joanne. Oh, you're so sweet. You know what? I would like to think that that is true, but I don't know. I sometimes doubt myself. Let's see. Alice says in Arizona they don't change time. You know what? I would move to Arizona just for that one thing, because I do not like the time change. I really don't like it. Anybody else? I freaking hate daylight savings time. I think it's the dumbest thing. I just don't think it's good for us. I don't think it's healthy. I just don't. Wendy says her animals aren't liking the time change. I still feed them at the time it is. Oh, yeah. Yes, mine too. Like the dogs, yeah, they're not understanding, because they don't get that. Their internal clock is used to doing a certain thing, right? Hello, Peggy in New York. Sarah says, I'm finishing tubes into hats now. Market is Saturday. I have 5 to do, but I dropped a stitch on 1. You can fix it. You can totally fix it. Connie says, voted early, voted last Friday, waited in line for over. That's awesome. Yay. That's good though. Connie, I'm sorry you had to wait, but awesome. Yay. I voted early too. I voted last Sunday, so a week ago this past Sunday. Wendy says, note to self, expensive yarn can be fickle. I'm still trying to ball the first game now. Oh no. See, I worry about that. Like if I go buy some Shauna bougie yarn, like Shauna uses, that like I'll ruin it. I worry about that. Shauna says, love the extra hour of the day, but this next week is going to be exhausting. Yeah. Catherine, good morning from Australia. Somebody from Australia. Yay, I love that. Sarah, yesterday was such a long day. I was grateful for bedtime. You and me both, Sarah. Megan says, I also forgot to say that our truck broke. Oh, no. Yesterday, the transmission quit working. Ooh, the transmission. That's like the worst thing. Like, that's my fear. Now we have to go buy a new car this weekend. I'm so sorry, Megan, because it sucks to have to. Oh, thank you, Dorothy Crocker. Thank you for that. Do what Dorothy said to do. Listen to Dorothy. Mr. Darren, I keep calling him Mr. Man. Darren and I are laying in bed the other night, and he's like, we have a Ford Flex, and that's like the family vehicle. That's what I drive. And he said, in the Flex forum, one of the guys, they totaled their Flex and it's newer than ours and they didn't get anything for it from the insurance company. And I'm like, okay, what do you want me to do with that information? You want me to worry about it? Like if I total the Flex, I can't worry about it. Like if something happens, but I have to tell you, I do worry about transmissions. Like, I don't know. Because the thing is, once they're, you almost, if you have an older vehicle, if one goes out, you almost have to get a new vehicle because it doesn't make sense to replace it, And we have the worst luck with vehicles, but we drive kind of like old stuff. Yeah. Because I really don't want a car loan. So, yeah. So I feel for you, Megan. I'm so sorry. So Shauna says bougie yarn is great, but they tie it in 4 to 6 different ways from Sunday. They make it confusing. You have to be smart to use bougie yarn. Can't figure out the knots. That's why. You know what? I know though, if I go to, there's a yarn shop that's not too far from here. And everybody keeps saying, have you went to Knit and Spin? Have you went to Knit? I've been in there one time. And it's in Montague, if anybody lives around here. Very, very cute little town. And I really want to go in there and buy some, but I want to buy enough to make something, and it's so freaking expensive. But then my fear is that, well, I shouldn't have a fear. I should just go buy some. Sarah, I get a strange satisfaction on getting rid of stuff. Even getting to the end of a cereal box does it. I feel like if I have too much clutter, it makes me, yes, it is. Yes, too much mental noise. Yes, I agree with that. And it is so nice to like go through the cabinets and I really wish, okay, for anybody who designs like things, wouldn't it be nice if stuff wasn't so deep? Because this is the thing, you have a cabinet in your kitchen, like a corner cabinet or whatever, and you like the shit gets all in the back and you don't even know what's back there and you can't utilize the space. And part of me, I will say, this is my little thing right now. I want everything to find a home in the new space. And it's like here, I feel the overwhelm in here a little bit too, because I haven't organized it because I want it to be the perfect like space for it. Like I don't want to put it in the wrong place. And that when you move into a house, if you put stuff someplace, usually it's, at least for me, it ends up staying where you put it. So I want to make sure in my mind, this is me. I'm like already thinking about the drawers in the kitchen and where do I want the silverware drawer to be? Because I know everybody's going to be touching that. And then like, where are the plates in association to the silverware drawer and and I just kind of wish that I had lots of money, because if I did, I would totally pay somebody. I would do this if I had lots of money, but I don't. To come in and just like completely say, put this here, organize, like this would be the best, most functional use of your space with the stuff that you have. That would be like where it saves you time, because I hate, and Darren doesn't care. I love him to death, but he doesn't care. He'll touch something 10 times. I don't like that. I want it to be like, I don't want to have to walk 5 extra steps if I could do everything like, you know what I mean? Like if it could be in one spot and everything makes sense and it's organized and you're not crossing over. I don't know. Maybe I sound crazy. Do I sound a little crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. It's possible. Okay, I'll go back. Sandy says, oh yeah, my mushroom came today. Now Santa, bring me a tensioner, please. That's funny. Sarah says, hubby motto, in order for something new to come in, something old needs to go out. Ooh, I kind of like that. I kind of want to adopt that. I think that's a great idea. I feel that way about clothes. Like if you're going to get more clothes, then get rid of clothes. And now that I have closets, this is going to be bad, because I had lots and lots and lots of clothes prior to moving into where we are now. But then we had to like get rid of clothes because we didn't have enough space. And I don't have a lot of clothes now, but now I have lots of closet space, and I could see like, yeah, now that I have more closet space, I can have more clothes, but whatever. I'm just babbling, guys. I'm thinking to myself out loud instead of having a conversation with you, which is rude. I don't know what you're saying, but thank you, Carla. You're awesome. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Wait, yes. Yes. Okay. Let me tell you, Wendy, if you take anything to the dump, like we have to pay for trash, obviously. And that's like $71 every quarter, I think. It's about $25 a month for trash pickup, which is a big bin, which isn't too bad. We've been places where it was more than that. So, but no recycling. Like when we lived in the city, we could recycle, which we would pay. We were so good about it that we really, with how big our family is, we do really well though. I will say for how large our family is, we generally don't exceed the bin. But we recycle all of our cardboard. So that helps. But anyways, okay, $25 a month for regular trash. But then if you take stuff to the dump, like any extra stuff, a sofa is $20. Mattresses are $20 a piece. So like we had 3 old mattresses, so that was $60. And then the sofa was supposed to be $20, so that's $80. And then you have to pay for like, it's like $10 for this and $5 for that. And they don't have a scale. So they just pare it down. But the guy let us do it for like $60 as opposed to like, it should have been probably $150 for the load that we had, which is a lot of money just to throw stuff away. But it's like a transfer station. So you take the stuff there and they have to transfer, then they pay to have it transferred. The county does to have it transferred to a landfill because it's not a landfill. It's just a transfer station, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. So like in the olden days, like you have so much property, Wendy, you can have your own like dump somewhere on your property. I know that most farmers, that's why you find all the cool stuff. Like back, like I can remember going to old farms and looking for like the old glass bottles and things. Because most farms had their own like dump where they would dump those things that you can't get rid of really. Let's see. Sarah, Wendy is rubbing off on me. I have a bunch of knitting plans, so I'm getting that done before buying more yarn. I'm going to pull everything out after the market and pack it all away. Yes, squirrel. I do. I have squirrel moments all the time. Yeah, Sandy agrees with me on the time change. Yay, I'm not alone. I just think it's bad for us, like physically not healthy. I think it's not healthy. And I don't think it really solves any problem. I guess it's more daylight for the farmer. That's what it was supposed to be. But nowadays, I think the tractors can drive themselves. So why the hell do we have it, right? And I'm cussing a lot today. I have a potty mouth. Let's see. Dorothy says, good afternoon. Just got back from the doctor in Houston. Hopefully that went well, Dorothy. Okay, see, everybody's saying that the time change sucks. Yes. Exotrix. I keep wanting to call you Alexotrix. I don't know why. That's what my brain wants to call you. I'm working on embroidery at work. It's transport. Yeah. Hand embroidery. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Ooh, $100 for 4 skeins. Eek. Yucky. I don't like that. Sarah says, I was about to give kiddo trouble yesterday getting up so early, and then I remember time. That's funny. Make the shop cake it for you. Learn the hard way. Oh, that's a good idea. Sandy says, I have a double pantry like that, Cheri. It's a hole of loss. Yes. Well, when I was cleaning out, like we don't have a lot of cabinet space where we are now, but I was cleaning out like the corner upper, and it's a pretty big cabinet. And there was all kinds of crap, like just tons and tons. And it was gross because it was like way back in the back, and it had gotten dusty, and I had to wash everything before I packed it. And yeah. The other thing is dust is a problem for me with having such a large family. It's gross, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's gross because I'm sure and plus homeschooling. Because if you think about it, most normal families, like a family of 4, family of 5, the kids go to public school, the parents work. So you're only in the house, like, for so many hours out of the day. And then on the weekends, maybe if you're not doing stuff. So you think about how much time are you actually living in your house? Well, with us, we have 6 people most of the time in the house all the time, 24 hours a day, at least 5. So, and the animals. So you get so much dust. And I am not the best at dusting. I have thought about, guys, I'm looking at, because the what are they called? Like the Roomba things, those have come down in price so much. Does anybody have one of those? Like, I don't want to spend a lot of money on one. Like, I'd want to get a cheap one, but I'm thinking for like just keeping the dust bunnies down, because it's all like vinyl flooring in most of the house. Only 3 of the bedrooms, 4 of the bedrooms have carpet. 4 of the 7. Can't believe we have 7. There's going to be 7. 4 of the bedrooms have carpet. The other is all in the dining room and the living room and the kitchen are all vinyl flooring, and the mud room. And it's kind of big and open until we get our stuff in there. But I was thinking that might like help me to help with the dusty stuff. So if any of you have suggestions on that, I would love to hear it. Catherine says, I put put stuff somewhere safe or wherever, and I won't forget where it is, except I never remember. See, that's me too. I have the same problem. That's why this weekend I was discovering all the things that I had packed away in like those side compartments in the attic-y place. And I'm like, oh, I forgot that I had this. Yeah, I did lots of that this weekend. Discovery things. Hello from sunny San Diego, Carrie May. How are you? Well, I'm glad you're here today. Ooh, somebody is watching from Belgium. Angelina is watching from Belgium. Thank you for watching on the YouTubes. Sarah says, we have a storage room. It's a linen closet pantry, except all rolled into one. It drives me nuts. Hubby and I are trying to get custom cabinet shelves made. It's hard to do. I can't wait to organize my yarn stuff in there again. Yes. Sarah, I need to have you come to my house and organize my house. Dorothy, I am using Fair Isle. I will show you the label. Or not Fair Isle, it's Ferris Wheel. Hold on. It's like this brand from Lion Brand. This is what I use in the workshops. Like this, and I don't know what this color is. I could probably find it. I got the hiccups. But it's really nice. It's supposed to be a 4 weight, but it's not. It's a 3. It's like a little bit of a thicker 3. Ooh, I got a fuzz. I got me a fuzz on here. A little fuzzy duzzy. Barb says, we have a county garbage transfer station at cost to dump things. I have a dumpster that the garbage man dumps whenever I call them. That's kind of nice. Megan says, be like Indiana, don't ever change time. You know what, Megan, when I was a kid growing up in Indiana, we never changed. And then northwest Indiana doesn't change, I think, around the Chicago area. I don't think they change. But now I think there are, and maybe southern Indiana doesn't change. I don't know. I think southern Indiana doesn't. But northeast Indiana eventually went to daylight savings time. I don't think the rest of the state did. Maybe they did. I don't know. But see, I grew up and our time never changed. So, because that's where I'm from. Let's see. Actual embroidery is a newer acquired love. It's so great. Hand embroidery is what I started with again, and I haven't done anything in a while. I was well known for not liking it for years and tried again. I guess that is very therapeutic. I will tell you, the putting your needle through the fabric and just the whole, yeah, it's nice. I get it. It's just slow. It's a slow process, but I love it as well. I just haven't done it in a while. I have one, but still have the other things you have too. Oh, okay, yes. Okay, like, are you guys talking about the little vacuuming thing? We love ours, but they're kind of like having another pet. We named ours and literally have to find it frequently, just like a pet. They eat things like, oh no! Yeah, see, with the kids, I worried about that. Like, if the little Roomba thing would eat things. That's so funny. Linda says, I have a Roomba, but still have everything above the floor to dust. Yes, I'll still have that problem. See, I was thinking, can you make it do it at night, guys? Because the dogs during the day, I think they'll fight it. I think our Great Dane will probably want to fight it. I don't know, but I kind of like the idea of having it. I will say we stayed when I went to go visit my daughter out in Pennsylvania. I stayed at an Airbnb. It was actually like a single wide trailer. It was very cute though. It was an older one that they had like redone, and it was absolutely adorable on the inside. But it was close to her, so that's why I stayed there, and pretty inexpensive too, really, but super nice. And I got woke up in the middle of the night. I'm like, somebody's in here. And I started freaking out. No kidding. I was freaking out. I'm like, somebody's in here. Somebody's in here. What am I going to do? And it was myself and two of my girls. So Darren wasn't with me, and I don't have any like weapons on me, and I don't know this place. And I'm thinking somebody got in there. And then all of a sudden I hear it come into the room. They have it set to clean at night, and it woke me up. Scared the shit out of me. So I was thinking I could do that. And have it do it at night when nobody's awake. But I don't know if they work like that, because I've never had one. So at least that one was. Catherine says, we change time in South Australia, and not all states have daylight savings time. Does it drive you crazy too, Catherine? I don't know. Deborah, hello in Nashville, Tennessee. The beautiful Nashville, Tennessee. Cujo is here. From the size of that hat, I'm late. Hey, everyone, from the size of that hat. Isn't it pretty, though? Aren't the colors pretty? It's so pretty. The patterns with these yarn, this yarn, these yarns, those yarns, I don't know. I love it. I love it. I love it. I need to shut up and keep cranking. Okay, we're almost at the end of this one. I'll have to lay in a new one. That's pretty good right there. Okay, we'll switch out and put a new one in. Let me get another one. This one's pretty good. Okay. Okie dokie dokie. Good enough, right? Good enough. I think I'm in all the places. I think I'll do 165 on this. That's normally what I do with these. I might do, we'll see where we're at the end of this. I should be doing some more kids hats. I haven't been, but I think I'll do a full-size hat here with this though, I think. Let's see. How many rows do you anticipate? I think I'll probably do 160 to 165. We'll see how much yarn, where it puts me at. This is really good tension. This will be nice and stretchy. I can tell. Marina in Italy. Thank you for watching on Facebook. No, it's this brand by Lion Brand, Ferris wheel yarn. I love it. I love it. I love it. My Joey, I have to get it either from Meyer, which is kind of a strange, like a department store in Michigan, and it's they're all over, I guess now. Or I order it online, either from Lion Brand, or I've gotten some good deals on it on Amazon on certain colors. but they don't carry it at Joann's, which is kind of a bummer because it's a beautiful yarn. Just kind of hang it up. Yeah, Alice's daylight savings is for the farmer, I guess. TikTok's official loneliness sniper. Hello to you on the YouTubes. I'm just learning how to knit. What's this machine? This is called an Addy King Size. It's an awesome circular knitting machine. It's very, very awesome. And you can make hats with it. Like these kind of hats. Like that's what we're going to make today. That's what I'm cranking out, is a hat like that. And this is that same, like the same brand of yarn too. Catherine says changing time does annoy me, but quickly get used to it. It takes me a while. It takes my body a while to get used to it. Alice's daylight savings time is supposed to be for the, yeah, I know, but like I said, now, I mean, now the farmers, like, I don't know that they need more. They can take their crops out in the dark, but then I guess feeding animals more daylight, I guess that's good. Did you see Crazy Cat's yarn scrap? I did not, Jacinda. I need to check that out. She's got cool stuff. Crazy Cats, or Kaz, if I call her Cats, but it's not Crazy Cats, it's Crazy Kaz. If you guys haven't checked her out, you need to. Ooh, Ferris wheel. We'll have to look for that. Yes, Cujo. It's awesome yarn. We have Ferris wheel yarn available at Spot. Oh, yeah, you'll like it. I really want to try it. Yeah, try it. The only thing I will say is it is a roving style, so you just have to be careful. It's not like Facets, though, or the Manarola from Hobby. It's a little more, I'm not even showing. It's a little more durable. You can see that is definitely not a 4, though, guys. See how thin that is? So you just want to be mindful that you don't like snap it like when you're tying it off, but it's pretty durable. It really is. It makes a lovely hat. It's not too thick either. So like it's a nice fit on your head, especially with the Addy being that it's a little smaller. Barb says, it used to, when farmers had a bunch of kids and the whole family worked the land. Now with all the agriculture computerized equipment. Yeah, see, that's my whole point, Barb. They could like turn the tractor on. It pretty much drives itself, right? Hello, Amber Bell. How are you? And Phoebe, it's called an Addy King Size. It's a 46-pin circular knitting machine. Addy. Oh, yay. Cujo says the tensioner from South Palm Fiber Arts works slick. You got one for the 48-pin. Awesome. Yay. Love it. Love it. Okay, we're right at 100. So let me see how much yarn I have. Well, I think we'll have to see. I might have to add in one more thing, maybe. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you're doing well, Amber. And that's where you can get one. Wait, hold on. No. There we go. I can't. Why can't my brain can't do that? It can't point like that. Oh, yay, Anna Bobana. Yay. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for watching on the YouTubes. Even feeding animals on a large level, there's a lot of auto feeding. I grew up on a farm. See, Barb knows. We don't need to do it anymore, do we? I think it'd be healthier for us all to stay on the same time. All at the same time. I think it'd be great. Phoebe, it's so fun. It really is. I love it. It's so much fun. It's kind of mesmerizing, isn't it, to watch it? I just love it. I agree, Lisa. I like that. These colors are really pretty. This is the one we did last week. Is it? No, that's not the one. This is the one we did last week. We did blue. So that's a little more subtle. They're getting big. Oh, here's a green one that we did. This one's leftover stuff too. That's pretty. Yeah. I'm kind of liking those big brims. If you don't like the big brim, then you can just do less. Kuju says, I'm using the 48 and having fun, but gonna have to mount that. Oh, yes, mount that sucker. Get it done. My wife, Laura, turned out her first hat on 46 last night. Was so oh, yay! That's awesome. I love it. Oh, let's see. I'm happy and sad, Exotrick says. My knobby tensioner from South. Oh, it broke when I hit the machine. Weird. I still have the top one. Boo hiss. However, I did finally order the counter from Dopamine Innovations from the Addy. So what happened? What did you do? No, no, no. I've dropped mine a million times. That's totally fine still. Pumpkin Bee Creation says Megan, the knitting machines are so nice to have when you have a hard time knitting. But yes, agreed. Yeah, Sandy, I think even in the States, there's been several bills on getting rid of daylight savings, but they never seem to want to pass it. And I'm not sure why. No, Phoebe, it's not at all. It's really not. Okay, I can Catherine Keller. Let me show you something really quick. Hold on. This is my loom bot. Hold on. I'll show you with this one. This is how I did it. I don't know if you can see. See how I have a video. I screwed it to, let me show you. This is a canvas wood board that you can get at like the craft store. Like the canvas painting boards that you can get. I think I got them. I think Hobby Lobby has them or Michael's. I don't know if Joann's had the right size. I use a 12 by 12. You can order it online too. But it's like a canvas wood board and you can mount it to it. So yeah, and it works really well. Here, let me show you. Burr, burr, burr. See, and it's not very heavy. And then I had in the camper, I don't know if y'all saw, but I had the 3M like command hooks. If you get the heavy duty canvas one, it will hold the weight of this and you can just hang them up on the wall, which is really, really cool. But see, that's how I have mine mounted. And you can see just like that. It works really well. Okay, let me put it back. Because you really want to mount them down or it's hard to, it's really not easy to use the Centros or the Z machine or whichever one you get if you don't have it mounted. Let's see. Let's see. Sarah says, I want a tensioner. Why does shipping to Canada have to be so much? Oh, Sandy would agree with you for sure on that. I did a hat with some 3-weight yarn and I'm not liking the tension at all. Yeah, because this does really good. Yeah, I shouldn't rub it in, but it does. It just really does. You get a nice, it gives you such a nice, like even tension with thinner yarn, especially. Oh, it was on the edge of the tensioner was hanging out. The one that goes where the original was, and it broke a knob. Oh, that's not good. Cujo says, y'all talking about daylight savings time. And Farms reminds me of misheard lyrics from Lucille by Kenny Rogers, 400 Children and the Rock. Oh, I know exactly that song. I know that song. I can remember my mom went to go see Kenny Rogers and Crystal Gale live. My mother loved Kenny Rogers. And Crystal Gale, remember, she was like the singer with she never cut her hair. It was like down to her ankles. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you got to like look her up. Crystal Gale, that takes me back. Kenny Rogers and Crystal Gale. Got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away. Wasn't that his song? Know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. Is that his? I think so. Good song. Okay, I'm going to add you both. So if you get lost with it, I can message you. Okay. Phoebe, I don't know if you're talking to me, but you are welcome to add me to whatever you'd like. How many is too many crochet projects? Barb, I love that. Let's just say I added texture crochet hat and mittens after looking through the Crochet World magazine. That's hilarious. Oh, Oh, Molly, I sent you an email. Molly, you are so generous. You are just so wonderful. I don't know if you got the email. I sent it right before I went live. Catherine Keller, awesome. Thank you. I'll start looking for a board. Yes, do that. Yes. Who just says that's what I was thinking of using. Just got to get to Hobby Lobby and find one of those. Yes, they are floppy. I agree with that. Let's see, how much do we have left on this one? I might have to put another one on. Yeah, Walmart sometimes has them. Absolutely, Lisa. The 12 by 12 works perfectly for hungry children and a cry. Yes, Anna Bobana. Yes. I'll be getting, let's see, what does it say? I'll be getting, wait, hold on. I'll be getting a new machine in the near future. I'm starting to wear groove, and yeah, you can change the yarn feeder. You can't replace it because kiddo knocked. Oh, that stinks. Muriel says, I love Kenny Rogers too. I kind of like him too, actually. Crystal Gale. Oh, okay, good. I'm not the gambler. That's it. You guys are so good. My mom once went and stayed at Loretta Lynn's Dude Ranch. Grew up in Tennessee, but country never really was my thing until, I never was big into country either. But I gotta say, I love me some Kenny Rogers, some Crystal Gale. I love all that stuff from when I was a kid. But yeah, I like some of it now, but I was never really into country music. Yeah. Funny. Oh, good. I'm glad you got it. Good. I'm glad you got it. Aw, that's stinky. It was one of those things, wasn't it? Where just one of those moments. I've had them. Wow, this one is good tension. We might be able to just do. Nah, I'm gonna have to put another one in, I think. I need to keep cranking and stop chit-chatting. Yes, Cujo. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, the songs where you lose everything, yeah, but when you're an adult, yeah, absolutely. As you get older, those songs definitely make more sense. Patsy Cline. I do love me some Patsy Cline. Absolutely. Yes. Okay, we're getting to, gosh, we're going to be so close, but I think I want to tie in another one and get the last few bits out of it. I could probably stop. It'll just be a little smaller. Because I think I'm going to be able to get to 150. Maybe if I can get to 150 and have enough, I'll stop there. No, I'm not going to be able to. 145. I think I want to keep going. I'm going to have to put in another little bit just to do the last little section. All right, that's okay. It's okay. We'll just do one last little bit here. Let me try to put this yarn barf back in there. I think this is the right one. Yeah, looks like it, I think. Yes, and yes. Okay, so now we're at 146. So I'm going to go to 165, I think. So we'll put this in and then we'll do to 165. Hair's driving me crazy. Ooh, it's stuck. Oh, I went center pole. Cheri Bant. Oh, well. Now I'm going to get yarn barf. No! I always try, even if I cake them. That's one thing I will say. I do outside pull. I do the outside and not center pull after I cake them. Because then there's no resistance. She's not everyone's cup of tea. I love me some Katie Lang. Oh yeah, I gotcha. She kind of got run out of Nashville, but her voice, oh my goodness. I think I agree with you. I kind of like Katie Lang. Country is not my favorite, but Chris Stapleton and Keith Urban can really sing some good songs. Blue ain't your color, Keith. Tennessee Whiskey. Tennessee Whiskey is good. That's a good song. I agree with that. Dorothy loves country. It is funny how I use honestly when I was like, teenager into young 20s, I couldn't stand it. Like, and I was like, that wasn't my thing. I'm not a cowboy, whatever. And as I've gotten older, I so appreciate music, any kind of music, really. I'll still listen to, like, even the kids, I'll still listen to some crazy stuff. I still listen to some crazy, like, I have all kinds of likes when it comes to music. But it kind of depends on the mood. You know what I mean? Like what kind of mood you're in. Okay, we're almost there. Linda says, my husband and I were heavy into country dancing and traveled all over dancing. Can't do that anymore. I wore these old bones out, even was on TV show. Oh, were you really? You know what? They do line dancing, like not too far away. And I've actually thought about, because it could be like some good, just fun exercise. I've thought about going because I think I would enjoy it actually. Maybe I should do that, Linda. Do you think I should do that? Because I need that outlet. It'd be fun to do that, I think, too. I really want to take adult tap dancing classes, like lessons, but there's nobody who teaches it. There was in Indiana. I could have taken them down there, but I love tap dancing. That sounds crazy. When I was a kid, I absolutely loved it. And I think as an adult, it would be such a good workout, but there's nobody. Like, nobody wants to crazy tap dance with me. But I think tap dancing would be fun. I would like it if Mr. Bant and I could dance, but he's not a dancer. He would just probably, I think I could probably talk him into it, but like ballroom dancing or something. I used to love dancing, any kind of dancing. I like dancing. Yeah. Marty Stewart, the guy can only sing, but he's part of the Johnny Cash band and has been a big supporter of preserving history of country. I have to check out Marty Stewart. Megan, you've always wanted to do it too. Yeah. Would that be? Bye, Alice. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Is that crazy if I would take line dancing lessons? I think it'd be fun. Ooh, it doesn't. I can feel this change. Oh, I wouldn't say it doesn't like it, but it's cranking just a little bit harder. That is one thing about this yarn. Some of it'll be like a little thicker and a little thinner at times. So you will get some variation that way. All right, I think we're good here. We can cast this puppy off. Let me get this out of here. Put it away. Okay. Got stuff laying everywhere, guys. Little dude. My little dude is laying there. You can't see him from the video that I did for Friday's hat video. He's like laying here. Little lammy guy. Okay. It's so quiet in here. It's very, very quiet. I am so sore. My arms are sore. My hands are sore from lifting all the stuff. Ah! I almost dropped it. I'm concentrating. Can you tell? I don't want to drop anything. What he says, I've been contemplating along with zero response and realized my computer had dropped. Oh, no. You could do a video with everyone wearing your hat. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Beach bird. That would be funny. I think it'd be fun to do it. I don't know. See, the only thing is, it's kind of one of those things where I know, like, even with the workshops that I do, you know, doing stuff by yourself, and I don't think I could talk any of my girls into. I don't think Mr. Bant would line dance with me. I think that's a no-go. He would say, forget that. But getting my girls to do it with me, I don't think they'd want to do it either. So I have to go by myself. And I'm not like super shy. Like, I'm not super worried about that. I'm beyond the point of worrying about what people think of me. I mean, I am. That's the joyous thing of being 50 plus, is you get over that. But however, it would be like not knowing anybody. I don't know. They might think I'm a lot. So but it'd be nice to do it with somebody I know. But I guess I would get to know them after a while. So there's that. I don't think it's very much either. It's like either $5 or $7. Like, was it? Maybe it was $7 for a lesson, like $7 a week, which doesn't seem like too bad, right? I don't remember how long they were though. And it said they do a variety of music, so not just country music. They do other music, other genres as well. So that can be interesting. But I think it would be kind of fun and a little bit of a workout. I thought about doing something like Zumba or something, but that might be a little too much. Like, I don't know. I think line dancing would be more fun. Okay, let me get my machine out of the way here. And then I will I'll finish the hat. How long have we been on? Not too bad. Kind of a little long, but not too bad. Let's see. Did I miss anybody here? My Central Addy is so expensive. How many rows do you do for a hat? I did 165 for this one. You'll see it. It's kind of long. You'll see it here in just a second. Unless you were all just messing with me. We're not messing with you, Wendy. We would never mess with you. The Highwaymen was a country supergroup. Willie Chris Christopherson and Johnny Cash. I think I remember that. I think my mom listened to them. Oh no, I nearly missed you. Hello from Shropshire, UK. Hello to you, Lisa. How are you? Let's see. Too bad I live in Arizona. I would definitely join you. Matching hats with palms and shaking. That would be funny. We would have a blast, wouldn't we? I'm telling you guys, we need to do an event. I don't know how many of you'd be able to attend, but oh, you know what? I almost forgot. I got to tie all my things. I got to tie all my stuff, guys. Almost forgot. I almost forgot. That would have been so bad. It'd be so fun to get together. Like, we could get together and have, like, I don't know. It'd be just fun. I want to do something at some point. Classic rock and blues for me too. Shauna, I would be do that. Someone. Muriel says rock. I listen to rock too. Shauna says love Zumba. It's similar to live. Oh, is it similar? See, I might like that then. I kind of did too many knots there, guys. That's going to be a big bump. Oh, well, that's what I get for not paying attention. Oh, well. Hopefully somebody likes it still. They don't have a bump on their head. Love the Highwaymen. Only Willie left now. Oh, Willie. Yeah, Willie Nelson. Okay. I understood what you meant, Shauna. Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash is seriously good. Gordon Lightfoot. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't even think of him as being country, though. I think of him as being, like folk, like folk singer. Folk. Why is that hard for me to say? It sounds like a bad word. Yeah. Are they pretty, Sandy? I love it too. We'd get cranky. We would get cranky. You guys, we would have so much fun. for sure. So I'm putting my tails together. It's so nice. It's so soft and so luscious. And let me get that out of the way. Yeah, that bump is right there. Oh, well, it's all right. When I put the brim, it'll be fine. It won't be on their head. Okay, so this is where you have to just be a little bit mindful so that you don't like tear your yarn. But it's usually pretty good, not gonna lie. Like you can see, it cinches up really well. It's soft and nice. Make sure you tuck your pucker. Tuck your pucker. I'm so bummed that the people didn't get their shit out of my house. They need to get their stuff out. That's so, because I was going to take stuff over there tonight. Ay, ay, ay. It's all right. I'm trying to be patient and just be like, the whole freezer was full of food. And then we already had because after talking to him, we already had our trash thing delivered over there, and they better not fill it up with their stuff. That's going to bother me just because we need to take some of our extra bags over there so I don't have to pay for them to go to the dump. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, well. It'll all work out, Cheri. It'll all be fine. It's just a little, frustrating. Not that, oh, Darren's there. Hello. Hello, Mr. Bant. How are you? You're probably at home now, aren't you? You probably should be anyway. I'm just complaining, Darren. I'm just complaining a little bit because I was hoping we could do some stuff once I'm done with my meeting. I have a meeting later at church. I have to go to that later. So tomorrow, guys, for all of you who are not in the US, it's going to be so entertaining for all of you, isn't it? Like, oh, did you see it? Did you see? I have enough. It's fine. That's what you have to be careful of. Don't do that. Didn't I just warn you? Why is it that I tell you not to do something and then I go and do it? Let me go back. Cheri Bant. I have enough. There's enough there. I don't know if you can see it. I have just enough to tie it off. Ay, ay, ay. Now I got to get it tucked. Oh, I wish I had if I had my other wool needles, I'd be able to grab it and pull it through easier, but. So that's what you have to be careful of. Don't pull so hard. I'm going to go the wrong way. Oh, here. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you a little tip here because I don't have my wool needle. If I had the wool needle, I could grab it and pull it through, but I don't have that. So I do this. I'm going to take my little, I wish I could zoom in. See, I have just this little tail that I need to get rid of. I'm going to take this and I'm going to go up through. I'm going to come out right about there, and then I will put it through here. You will see. I thread my needle like that. Get it threaded. So let me make sure I'm in between. I should be. Yeah, I am. And then you can pull it through. Boop, boop. See? Did y'all see that? I don't know if you saw it, but that's how you can do it. And then get rid of it. So that's the only thing about this yarn. You just have to be careful because you can, yeah. So here it is. It's lovely. It's lovely. And I don't have my pom-poms or I'd show you. Like a purple one would look really cute on that. Isn't that cute? Isn't that beautiful? It's just so beautiful. And it's not super heavy, but it's super stretchy. So if you had a big head, this would be this is a great yarn. And this is why I picked this yarn for doing the workshops, because it'll fit. With using the Addies. It's a nice weight and it'll fit even a big head. See, it's pretty. Let's see. Oh, let me read a few here. No, just as stressful for us. Yeah, is it? Because the thing is, it could be crazy. It could be crazy. Hopefully it's not. I'm praying that everything goes the way it's supposed to tomorrow, and it will, no matter what. Even if the person that I want doesn't end up getting in there, it's all good. It's all good. Oh man. Yeah, that's really. Barb says, grew up on bluegrass music. My dad and sister played banjo. Oh, I love the sound of a banjo. I would love it if one of my kids would play banjo. Played mandolin and fiddle. My mom played the accordion. I love that. I learned other string instruments like I don't even know what that is. Dobro, 12 string. I don't know what that is. See, we have all of the kids play. Well, all the older kids play, which is nice. They all play guitar. Alice, well, that's not true. My oldest daughter, Haley, plays piano, or did, and she sings. And then Allison plays guitar and she sings. And then our oldest son plays the bass, but he is getting an electric guitar. So, and he does not sing. And then Logan, our next oldest son, he plays the piano and he plays the guitar. More acoustic. He doesn't play the electric. And then our next one down plays electric guitar and acoustic guitar and ukulele, and she sings as well. So they could have a band. We have a drum set that we had to move to the storage unit, but because my one son who plays piano can play drums too. But yeah, so we have a musical family pretty much, but it's very loud. So there's that. Okay, well, I should probably go, guys, but I'd love to just hang out. Sarah says US Canadians pay attention to tomorrow too. Yes, you should. Yeah, I hope it'll go well. Big trouble now, Cheri. Yes, I broke it, but it's all good. All right, guys, I probably should go. Lisa, my kids and grandkids all play some music instrument and they have good singing voices. I sound like I'm singing in a tin can. I don't have a very good voice. Now that they have the space to, yes, they can set up and they're going to be jamming out, Sandy. It's going to be, I don't know how it'll sound, but they can go to the other end of the house now. So that'll be good. All right, guys, I probably should head out. I got to get my thing though. Cause remember, stay cranky. Oh, and did you see, I don't know if y'all saw, but the Thursday, normally I do coffee and chat on Thursdays. I'm doing it on Friday because I have a whole bunch of stuff going on. I have to do a health risk assessment. I have to get like my blood work done and all that stuff for insurance on Thursday. And then I have a chamber meeting. So I just pushed it out to Friday. Oh, and we're going to be doing that special giveaway for Labor Day. No, not for Labor Day, Cheri, for Veterans Day next Monday. Keep your eyes out for maybe we'll just do it. I'm thinking. I think I'll post a YouTube video and then I will do the drawing live on Monday's live next Monday because that's not Labor Day, Cheri. Oh my gosh, my brain and my mouth. Veterans Day. In honor of Veterans Day, we have a goodie box that was not claimed that we are giving away again. And it's got really lovely things in it. So yes, later this week, I will post a YouTube video and you just have to comment on it to be able to get your name in for the drawing. And it doesn't matter where you live. And that's all you have to do. You don't have to do anything else. So keep your eyes open for that. That's what we'll do. And then I'll do it next Monday. That's what we'll do. But Friday, so coffee and chat on Friday. So hopefully you'll see me all there and you'll be back here and it's all good and you all have a good one. Thank you guys. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a good one. Go make something. Go do something fun. Bye now. Bye. Love you.